Hello there, meteorologist Alexis Walters in the Dick Goddard Weather Center this Wednesday morning, almost afternoon. Lots of changing weather over the next couple of days. So first things first, if you've got a question that I don't cover in this, drop a comment. Let me know what it is about the forecast, and I will do my best to answer. Other than that, let me know how you guys are doing. Say hello and good morning, and let me know what you did for Valentine's Day as well. But let's go ahead and get to temperatures, because that is the big story of the day, along with the wind. So right now at about 10:12, we are anywhere from 18 to 25 degrees above where we were yesterday when it comes to our numbers. So where does that put us? Well, right now we are looking for the upper 50s to low 60s. So for our highs today, of course, we're only going up. The reason for all of this warmth is actually because a warm front lifted through last night through the area, so we're in the warm sector of this low pressure system to our north. However, over the course of the next 2 to 3 days, we're going to be dealing with two systems. The first one pretty much has already passed us. Now we're just kind of on the backside of it with the gusty winds and warm weather. The second one is hanging out near the panhandle of Texas. That one's going to bring more rain showers. It has a strong cold front with it, and that will then eventually bring storms tomorrow evening, some of which could be on the strong to severe side. So first thing is today. Let's talk about that. I mentioned it's going to be warm. Also, it's going to be windy. Gusts 45 to 50 miles per hour. That is triggering a wind advisory through 4 p.m. Once the sun goes down, the winds will drop down really drastically through the evening, so things will be much quieter. Still breezy, but not nearly as gusty as this. So we could see a few branches down, tree branches down, some isolated power outages in these areas. And just because you're not in the advisory doesn't mean that you won't also see gusty winds. It's just not quite advisory threshold. Here's a look at our temperatures today. I think we'll be smashing those records. The current record sits at 67 degrees. That was set back in 1954. Today, I have forecasted 68, but I do think some communities could see low 70s. Lakeshore communities will likely be just slightly cooler. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Futurecast over the next couple of days here. So you'll notice temperatures on Futurecast are a couple degrees below what they actually are right now, and also they're a little below what I'm forecasting for today. Models have not been handling this heat very well. We will clear out from clouds through the afternoon, so plan on some more sunshine. The coats are not needed today, at least heavy coats are not needed. And the gusty winds continue through about 6 o'clock. Then they'll start to die down. Tomorrow around 9 a.m. we begin to see our first batch of rain moving in from the west and southwest. Temperatures tomorrow morning will be a little colder. I will say there is a cold front coming through tonight. That's a dry cold front. But depending on where it stalls out will depend on what your temperatures, or will determine what your temperatures look like tomorrow morning. So some of you could be in the 40s, others closer to the 30s. So just make sure you're getting a check on your Fox 8 weather app before you head out tomorrow morning to take a peek at what temperature it might be. So first batch of rain, 9 a.m. to about 1 p.m. Then we'll see things scatter out a bit. We'll have some dry time through the afternoon. Temperatures won't be quite as warm as they are today, but we will see the 50s. Look at that stark contrast, though, as the cold front drops through. This is going to be 6 to 9 p.m. that I'm tracking for thunderstorms. And these ones could be, again, gusty, and we could see some heavy downpours. But the temperatures will also be dropping rather quickly as the cold front passes through. We're probably going to see a 30-degree spread across the viewing area. On the back side of that, a northwesterly flow starts to drag in the moisture from the lake effect machine, which is very much still on. We only have about 0.5% ice coverage on Lake Erie. So temperatures in the 20s, northwesterly flow and northerly flow. We're looking at bands of snow for Friday morning, and also some freezing of anything that is wet and untreated. So make sure, even though it's, 60 degrees or 50 degrees Thursday night, maybe throw some salt down so you don't have to worry about slipping and sliding on the way to your car on Friday morning. Another thing, this snow is going to be fluffy snow, so it will add up to higher totals than, say, a 32-degree wet snow would. So our biggest threat for Thursday, which this is for the evening, is going to be high winds and heavy rain. Our tornado threat is not 0, it's a 2%, but it's not high, it's low. We do also have an enhanced risk for severe weather, which is a 3 on a scale of 5 to the southwest of us. So as we get closer to those storms tomorrow evening, we could see them bump that up a little bit further northeast. Then, from one extreme to the other, from severe weather, wind and rain to snow on Friday. Through Friday, snow totals aren't looking super high, and it is still a couple days out. But we could see an inch and a half in some localized areas where those bands settle in more persistently. However, it's not going to be sticking around for very long. Take a look at Futurecast. This is our temperature kind of gradient. The real cold temperatures are 32 and below. They creep in for the weekend, but then they quickly retreat. By Sunday, we're going to be back, even Saturday we'll be in the 40s. So no steadily cold temperatures over the next week and a half. Here's the next 8-day forecast for you. Again, 2 rounds of rain on Thursday, record-breaking heat today, cold on Friday with some snow, and then warming right back up with sunshine for the weekend. Now, the work week gets a little unsettled next week, but it's more steady when it comes to temperatures, 40s and 30s, as opposed to these extremes of 60s and 20s. So again, as I said, any questions, drop them in the comments if it's something I didn't cover already regarding the forecast, and I'll do my best to answer for you. Until then, though, you guys hold on to your hats, stay dry through the work week, and enjoy those few snow flurries we have while winter is still around. Take care.